Ho, 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 you are live.
What's up, fool? We got Santa Claus over here chilling.
Ho, ho, ho.
If anybody want to do a viral and sit down in his lap and tell him what you want for Christmas, man. We got Beto Duran over here.
What's up, Felipe?
Recovering from AIDS.
Fuck.
Starting in Philadelphia too.
We got Martin Wilson right here, recovering alcoholic. And Rodrigo Torres, bro. Did you guess what we got you?
No, dude. I was thinking about maybe a bottle.
Yeah,
Or
it's in the...
dude.
Did you open it yet?
It's an
No,
elephant
I was gonna wait for Christmas.
Oh.
I never really wanted to
another-
open my gifts or anything, you know,
I
for
know.
Christmas.
There's
Dude.
another piece of it, but it's nice. But it's coming.
Okay.
So,
Hey,
in a few
Beto
days.
Duran.
What's up, man?
When you were growing up, did you guys open your presents at midnight or the next day? Or after
Midnight.
church at midnight?
Midnight.
7:59, dog.
And you open them all at that night.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Nobody opens them up Christmas morning except for white people.
That's true. Well, white
No.
people do.
In the morning, all you see is trash.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
There's
No, you mean wait a minute? There are black people who wait till Christmas Day, and Asians too.
Oh, maybe.
I guess they do.
But
I
I,
don't know
think if you're
anybody.
Catholic, you're doing it on midnight because you're up for mass anyway, right? Those of them who go to mass.
It was Christmas Eve, and it was like as soon as you get there, and that's it. I think only once as a kid did we wait till Christmas morning, but that's because I was little, and like the other siblings had already opened up their other stuff. Plus, there's 7 of us, so it was like nobody's really making a big deal of like, oh, you guys get this, get that. It was like you're lucky you got something. So that was us, but it was more like Christmas Eve, and there you go, just with everything.
Yeah, we used to open them at midnight. Or sometimes what sucks is that we would go to like, my aunt's house when we were little. I guess we go to my aunt's house in Tia Flora, and they'll make like pozole, bro, tamales. And we gotta sit there, bro. And like we were the only kids sometimes, so no one else had presents. So people are getting loaded, man. We get home all tired at 1, or we open our presents all sleepy and then go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. Or they wake you up to open your presents. I remember they would like.
'Cause they
That's
don't want to. They
convenient.
don't want to get up early, right? They want to sleep in. That's the advantage of doing it. You get to sleep in as parents, right?
That's probably the only time
If you
that I
open
will
the
go
night
to sleep.
before.
That's the only time I will go to sleep at 4 a.m.
Yeah. You're up all night. Yeah, you just wake up all night, and then that's when you do it. And then in the morning, like Christmas Day was just another day. Really, it was more Christmas Eve. That was the party.
Yeah, Christmas Eve was a party, man. Like we're eating till everybody fall asleep, and in the morning they're still making newer food. Like they'll probably be baking some chicharrones for breakfast.
Yeah, dude.
We're like nonstop eating, man. Like we would go home and then we would come back to my aunt's house. I hated that shit, dog. I hated waiting, man. Like I'll be standing by the truck, bro. Nobody's watching me. And my dad would drive loaded, bro. We're like maracas inside the truck. Back then, they didn't give you DUIs, bro. They just take your license away or have someone pick you up.
It was only like a $70 ticket back in the day.
Yeah, it wasn't even. You didn't have the whole thing you have now.
It wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem till teenagers started dying.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving, right? Mad?
Yeah.
Mad or mothers against dope dealers. Yeah, now.
You can't say it wasn't a problem. It was a problem. It
just got worse.
It got worse.
Perpetually worse.
And people weren't educated about what was going on.
They said we could see a bandage.
Oh, my toe.
What
My
happened?
poor toe.
We were moving a couch today, bro.
This morning at 7, and the Felipe pushed, and I pulled at the same time, and it was too close to my toe, and it ripped my toenail off.
Oh no!
Oh, so the toenail's gone?
Well, it's a quarter of it is still attached on one side, so I asked them to leave it there.
We went to the podiatrist.
Go ahead.
2 doctors.
2 doctors. It was horrible. It was a horrible day today.
And bro, went to the podiatrist. She took the band-aids off, bro. And like I kept going like this. have to cover up the bandage so I won't look, bro.
But Felipe cannot handle that stuff. He can't. And we had our dog threw up yesterday, and he can't handle that either. He just turns.
No more eggnog.
Oh my God.
He threw up a fucking cardboard shake.
Yeah, she had too much cardboard, and I guess she choked on it and threw up her food and stuff. It was gross.
I don't understand how dog could just be eating something with no flavor, bro.
I just want to munch on stuff. That's why I think.
Yeah.
See you munching.
I think they eat first and ask questions later. Like they'll just see, like, let me just eat it, and if it tastes good, I'll just keep eating. If it doesn't, whatever.
Filler.
Empty calories.
What's up, fool? What's up, Beto Duran? What happened, bro? Why you on cold over there?
He got busted at school. He's at the nurse's office right now.
That fool look like he's instead of a U-Haul truck, bro. It's murder.
Yeah, so I'm getting over COVID. It hit me.
Oh, way.
Yeah,
bro,
so check this out.
I thought you were supposed to quarantine for the fight, right?
So last week I was there was a chance that I was going to do your show, and I even told you I'm going to be in San Antonio quarantining there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And then our schedules didn't work out. If I had been doing your show last week at this time, they would have busted into my room and grabbed me and taken me out. That's exactly
why.
Because last week I tested positive in San Antonio before the Canelo fight for COVID. The Monday before I left, I was fine. I ran 5 miles. I was good. No symptoms. I get to San Antonio, quarantine for a day. The second day of quarantine, you take your test, come back. They're like, hey, you're positive. I'm like, no, I'm not. There's no way. I don't have any. For Channel 2, CBS, I get tested every single week. And I've been negative since September. So I've taken 23 tests. I was fine. And they're like, no, you are. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I had to drive back. They told me, they took me out of the hotel room in San Antonio to another hotel room in a hazmat suit.
Wow.
Yeah. And
like ET, bro.
Yeah. Exactly.
Elliot.
Yeah. And then they took me out like that. And I was like, whatever, man, that's protocol. So I had to drive back from San Antonio to LA. So I'm thinking,
we couldn't fly.
You get put on a list. You're not allowed to fly.
Yeah, you can't be flying.
Yeah, can't fly. So I'm thinking, they told me, you know what? Just take your time. So I'm like, cool. I drove Thursday from San Antonio to El Paso. Cool, nothing, just chill. And then Friday morning, I drove El Paso to Phoenix, and I'm thinking, I feel so good. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. I'm making this a road trip.
Let's go spread it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because
you went out spreading it everywhere.
I didn't feel any symptoms, so I would go to every I went to like University of Texas El Paso. I took a picture of their stadium. Same thing in Arizona and Arizona State. I wasn't around people, but I was like, this is a false positive that I got. It sucked, whatever. I'm wake up that morning thinking I'm going to the Grand Canyon. I am in a pool of sweat. My body just shut down, and all of a sudden the chills. I am coughing. I'm cold. I have the shakes. I'm in the fetal position, like at 3 a.m. in Phoenix. Like, what the hell going on? Ma. Like, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I went from like planning to go to the Grand Canyon to all of a sudden I'm like just cold and shivering. And I'm like, this is crazy. I spent Friday and Saturday in Phoenix just shaking it out. Like, I felt like I was in Train Spotting, like something like that. And like, I've never done drugs. I've just seen the drug movies where everybody's like shaking out like that.
The withdrawals.
Withdrawals. That's what it felt like. I would sleep and then I would fall asleep cold. And then I'd wake up for like an hour. I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then all of a sudden it hits me again. It was a cycle. I never had a fever, but that's what hit me. So I was in bed Friday, Saturday in Phoenix. Sunday, I was kind of okay. So I drove to LA. And then I got another hotel room, and sure enough, just shaking it out again. And then today is the first day where I've finally out of bed. Like I feel good enough. And it's crazy. Like I'm 42 and like in real good shape. Like I run a lot, and I thought I was fine. And then I got the mild version. And if this is mild, I can only imagine the people who really do get it, man. It's
you were out of shape.
That's what it is. Because like I said, Monday, before I went to San Antonio, I ran 5 miles really fast. I was good. And like the people, they always say that it's the people with underlying conditions or the ones who are out of shape. And I was able to kick it out of after a couple of days. But like right now, talking to you guys, I get tired. Like I feel tired. Like I walked for like 30 seconds today, and I was like, whoa, I felt like a big dude where like all my Samoan homies where they start walking and all of a sudden, hey, so let me sit down right now. Like that's
you get winded, like
oh, bad.
Yeah.
Bad. And it's
Damn,
I never got the fever and I never got like the flu symptoms, but I just had like those shakes. Like I'm 6'1", I should not be in the fetal position, and that's what I was in for a few days. And I'm in Phoenix. I don't remember really Friday, Saturday at all of what really happened.
Yeah, I don't understand why I don't get when people take temperatures, like we're taking temperatures at the door, because the people who are out there spreading it around are people who have no symptoms, but they can spread it. Or they have no symptoms, they have no fever. Like Beto, he's sick, he's got some symptoms, but no fever. So he would pass through the door.
It was crazy. So like the Saturday before I left, I had like a little cold. Like I started sneezing. And I just thought it's because it's December. So I took some NyQuil that night, knocked it out, woke up Sunday, went to work at Channel 2, perfectly fine. And when they told me I had a chance to work the Gentefied, which is a big deal, in the month of December, I stopped playing. Because I played golf with a couple of friends. I cut those friends off. I stopped going anywhere. The only place I was really going was the market. And that's it. Like I went back and looked, like everybody who had been in contact with me 2 weeks prior, negative. And I really didn't know anybody. Like I even moved myself into the garage. This is where I'm at. This is my Beto Vision studio in the garage, just to get away from everybody because I didn't want to take a chance of missing out on working that big ass fight. And it still got me. So I guess supposedly it like incubates in your body for a couple weeks.
Yeah, it could be 2 weeks before you feel any symptoms. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was crazy. Like I really thought I had a false positive.
So if you go back 2 weeks before you first started feeling symptoms, do you have any recollection of where you could have been?
Yeah.
Have you been like?
I hadn't, because I was so diligent about not going anywhere. Like I'm I wear my mask, I wear my gloves, I'm doing all that other stuff. And because my parents are older, they're 78. So I made sure to really stay away from everything. And the only place that I would go was twice a week. I'd go to the market. I went to get food a couple times, the gas station a couple times. Like I really can't think of anywhere that I went possible. Like George Perez had his Ganza. I wasn't going to that. Like people were inviting me to go play golf with but I'm like, I don't know those people. Those are strangers to me. So they're not in my circle. I'm not going anywhere. So I can't really think. Maybe just being out on the street. It's crazy for me.
It's possible in the market too. I mean,
yeah.
Even if you're wearing a mask.
The pump, a lot of people touch it.
Well, you figure everybody's putting gas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the surface thing has been shown to be
Debunked,
not
right?
that not debunked, but not that much of a.
It doesn't last as long as it does.
Yeah, because it doesn't last.
And then the sun, right, kills a lot of that stuff on contact.
It's crazy. I honestly I'm like you over there delivering Instacart and all that other stuff to people. Like I don't know how you do that, man. You're crazy.
Oh, that's little COVID right there.
Yeah, I'm a friend, like what's it called?
Little COVID.
It's crazy, yeah.
That's scary.
I always wear my mask, always sanitize everything.
It just getting. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna tell you guys, it's getting closer and closer, huh? More people we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get it? You don't know where you got it?
No.
He can't figure it out.
And especially, dude, I know somebody like you, Beto, not that like anybody else, but I know you're like a clean and proper dude, so it's like,
especially when there's something coming up like the big fight too.
Yeah,
like,
the job you have right now too.
And then also once for Channel 2, I worked on Sundays. So the month of September, they wouldn't let us in the studio. And October, they're like, okay, we'll go back in the studio. So I'm working on CBS 2 on Sundays. I'm not going to do anything to ruin that. So I really became a hermit and just kind of stayed away from everybody else. Like I would go golf by myself to make sure that there was nobody around me, like I would go play 9 holes by myself and they're like, oh, here's another person. I'm like, nah, I'm all right. Yeah. And it's like, I wish I had a better story of like, I went to a rave or like I'm an anti-masker and I was doing all this other stuff and all of a sudden it hit me. But like, no, like it didn't. And then it's like I wasn't gonna say anything, but somebody put it out there that I got it. So I was like, all right, I said it. And then I figured there's some young people who follow me who might be like, you know what? Oh, damn, Beto actually got it. Like, oh, it only happens to people I don't know, right? So that's kind of why I put it out there. And then sure enough, I started getting some messages of people like, oh, it's all in your mind. It's just
oh my God,
like,
bro.
And I'm like, are you fucking serious now? Are we still doing this? Like, are you still doing this? Like, I'm telling you that me having trouble walking 30 seconds, like that's not in my mind. Like I'm in shape. Like I've run marathons. I know what it's like to, power through it. There is no powering through it when I couldn't get up to even take a shower. So like for 2 days, I would rather just sit in the bed with all this sweat around me instead of getting up and like taking a shower. That's how bad I was. And I'm a guy that takes like 3 showers a day. Like that's
3 showers a day.
Heck yeah, because I'm like,
baby,
I'm
right
not
here.
clean. I'm not, yeah. I'm not, because I sweat easily. So like anytime I start sweating, I'm like, I gotta take a shower. I gotta shower. Like I'm that guy.
Do you guys think if you're too clean, it gets any little super microscopic little thing to land on you and it enters your body easier?
Not because I'm not a person who gets sick normally.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it just hit me. It just hit me.
But I heard that Johnny Rocket got it opening up a Bible. Well, he didn't get it though.
His family's house has it.
Why?
They got it. I don't know. Somebody brought it to the path. And I think from what he told me, his father and his older sister were in the hospital for a couple of days.
Wow.
His father's in pretty good shape, isn't he?
Yeah, he still works. He's an older.
Yeah, he's like a construction worker and all that, right?
Made of a dirty hammer.
Yeah, you said it's getting closer and closer to people, dude, like that we know, you know.
What's up with the? Are you guys gonna take the vaccine if you get the opportunity to, or we have to take it, or what?
I'm gonna take out both arms, bro.
Because they say it's a 2-part vaccine, right?
What?
Yeah, it's
Both
2
arms.
steps. Yeah, it's like it's kind of like some vaccines that your kid will get. They are 2-part as well, and you have to take them like 6 months apart or whatever. Especially when they get older, like Isaac's age. There are some that are like 6 months apart. I don't know. I'm a little wary about taking it right away. You know, I don't even buy the newest phones when they come out. I wait like a year to see how it affects, because every software company out there, gaming company, telephone company, they release things before they're really tested fully.
It's the big vaccines, a video game.
Well, we end up becoming the beta testers, and you get the feedback, and then they learn and they reboot things and they tweak things. But I'm not comfortable buying a phone when it comes out, so I'm not going to take the vaccine right away.
That reminds me of a stupid ass joke I wrote. I just remember right now. How come white people are the only people that can fucking get stung by animals and become superheroes, man? 3 roaches went into my ear, no fucking powers.
No power, Doc.
So when the light goes on, I fucking run, eh? That shit's stupid, huh?
I like it. Hey, you're like in 6th grade, you're supposed to take shots. I forgot what shots they are. And they give you a card, the vaccine card. I forgot to take it to school. And I remember my mom dropped me off and they wouldn't let me inside school. And my mom was at work and I was crying because they wouldn't let me inside school and I couldn't call my mom.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah,
tuberculosis. So I had to walk home. Where do I go now? Like, I was young.
Go back to Mexico, eh?
Me and my 5 friends, we fucking I don't know if it was my idea, but the same thing that happened to Rizzo. I said, what you do, man? You don't give your mom the slip and they'll send your ass home. And you do that every day, and we're gonna have 3 free days.
Hilarious, dude.
So 3 days, bro. First day, we walked around, bro, for all day, ate M&Ms. We fucking shoplifted, and we found an old ass dog. We took it to my friend Richard Ramirez's house.
Oh, what?
Before the murder, bro. I know his life is ruined, bro.
He's like Richard Jewell, bro.
His life must have been chaos after this. His name was Richard Ramirez. Handsome ass fool, bro. He had that featherback hair, bro. The other chicks lying on a long hair rocker. He had moccasin shoes. He used to fucking knock fools out. Pretty
God damn, everything, the whole package.
So when they were looking for Richard Ramirez, I didn't know him anymore. He fit the fucking description to the T.
Oh my God.
Stoner with long hair, skinny, you know, wears Jack Daniels shirts. That was all him, bro.
ACDC hat.
Well, him and some other fool named Cheater. They call that fool Cheater. I don't know why, but that fool already fucking, he was talking about, he was fucking 20-year-olds, dog.
That's a badass name, dog. Cheater.
That fool, dude, I don't know, but that fool, he had a picture, he had an $85 coat, bro.
Wow.
Like his
That's
mom
cool.
bought him. It was all GQ, bro, in like a
It's
ninth
cheat
grade.
code.
All GQ in ninth grade. He was telling me he had a picture of a Polaroid picture of some girl in a stocking. He was telling us how he was fucking her, bro.
Damn, fool. Let me
That was
watch,
a little-
dog.
Bro, I was in the back because I was a straight up virgin, dog. I was in the back going, yeah, sometimes I do it like that too.
Oh, it is good.
Lying motherfucker, bro.
How about this one? I haven't had sex yet, dude. I just let him suck it though.
Yeah.
That's what I used to say, dog.
Bro, some guy named Danny, some fool named Danny, there was some chick that wanted him, and like, bro, I had to be a middle guy for this dude, right? And like,
Representative.
fucking, he don't want her, I'll fucking make out with her, right?
Damn, dog.
She didn't want me, dog.
It sucks when they don't want you, huh, dog?
Straight up, bro. I had to walk her ass home afterwards. Didn't get shit. I had to walk down the girl who got turned down home, bro. And then the guy who ain't gonna get none had to walk back home alone. That was me. That fool said, that fool Danny said, walk her home for me, bro. All right, I walked all the way to fucking Jersey Street over there, York Avenue, Jersey Street, right there by the Jersey Street boys. And later on at school, what happened, bro? You didn't do nothing? He goes, man, I let her hold it. So I didn't even know hold what.
I love this I let her.
Yeah,
Let
we're all ninth graders, bro. So anyway, we're all ditching that day, right?
I let her.
That fool Danny, Richard Ramirez,
Oh,
me, and fucking
Jeffrey Dahmer?
no
Cheater.
Mezcalitos, the
Is
rapper's
that-
uncle. They call him Stoner Frank because that fool didn't smoke weed. He just stood there, bro, like all cool. They'll pass it to him and he'll give it to another person like Rizzo.
He pretends to smoke it.
So we found a badass dog, bro, a dirty ass dog. And all we did was give him a little bath and shit. Next thing you know, bro, that fool was pretty, dog. And he was our dog for 3 days, dog, till he ran away. Like we fed him, bro. Like we fed him. And then that dude Richard fed him at night. And in the morning before we dished again, we fed him and we walked him, bro. He was all happy, bro. He was walking all happy. Yeah, man. That was my tuberculosis.
Anti-vaxxer, dog, in grade school, dog.
Yeah.
But we all ended up taking a tuberculosis test.
Yeah, because you would take it, and if you were positive, it would like pop up.
Bubble up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, bro, about the people who are anti-masker, like really hardcore? They act like they never taken away the rights before, like cigarettes. You know, it's your right to kill your lungs. You could smoke, but you can't smoke inside Ross. You can't smoke inside the Cheesecake Factory. It's kind of the same rule, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they found an easy one to complain about. Like it's like this is like white people's we're gonna fucking march to fucking Montgomery and shit.
Well, have you seen
the Selma and Montgomery?
the guys who've been doing like protesting inside the Costco because of the mask? There's one guy that jumped on top of the pants and like had like a bullhorn. And
The
then
rally, right?
yeah.
Hey, how come the sheriffs aren't beating their asses like that, bro? Like, I would like to see an ass beating on one of those guys. Like, I saw a woman get kicked out of a Barnes and Noble because her son not wearing a mask. And that cop was so nice. She was just telling her, you know, it's not against the law to wear a mask, ma'am. Just come back tomorrow. and she's videotaping her the whole time. Ma'am, come back tomorrow.
Dude, if I was a cop, there'll be a bunch of ass beats.
everybody writing down, yeah, just check your fat ass and your ugly ass home, bitch.
Exactly, dude.
And then there was another guy who was getting kicked out of Home Depot for not wearing a mask, and he was getting kicked out by 2 police officers. And he was calling the police Nazis, bro. Nazis! And I'm like thinking, hey, bro, what happened to Blue Lives Matter? I guess Blue Lives Matter only applies when white people are protesting it, when black people are protesting. So it was never about the police, eh? It was about black people, like it always was. Because if you're like Blue Lives Matters, you should be obeying every fucking law out there. People forget, like a private, like we have every company, McDonald's, Tio's Tacos, and Cocinero, we have the right to refuse service to anyone. And they forget, bro, all of a sudden they
taking my freedoms, man.
Yeah, you can't go in there without shoes on. You can't go in there without a shirt on. You can't go in there without a mask right now. And people act like people in the chat right now, too. Some people act like it's taking away freedoms. But
what freedom?
It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you, the person who's being asked to wear a mask. It's about you protecting other people by wearing a mask.
Population at large, man.
People aren't thinking that way. They're thinking, well, I'm not scared. Why do I have to wear a mask? It's not about
courtesy.
It's about everybody else who's around you and who they're taking that home to. You know, nobody's thinking about that. Nobody cares about that.
And then they go like, well, how come we're not comedy show? How come Felipe get to do comedy shows in Texas? Because their laws are different from California.
Man.
Their laws are different. Their motto is life's a risk, carnal.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason they had the fight over there in San Antonio, right, Beto?
That's the reason that their sporting events are going on in Texas, is because they allow fans. So for Canelo, they allowed 12,000 fans the week before. For Earl Spence, they allowed 16,000. The Rose Bowl was supposed to be the playoff semifinal for one of the championship games. They are now moving that game to Texas to allow fans, and that's what's wrong because California is so strict the rules, and so the fans are allowed in Texas, and that's what's going on. They're doing social distancing, but like even there when I was there for the World Series, like you walk in, they take your temperature, and the seats are like four, and then a space, 4 and a space. But then when you get up to go to the bar, you're right next to each other.
You're right next to each other.
Get up to get food, you're right next to each other. It's like all encimado, which is crazy. Like for your guys' comedy show, like are the people sitting next to each other?
And they have cubicles.
And they have partitions, yeah. And I think most sections are like spread out, like 6 feet or whatever between tables, supposedly.
They do the maximum amount to spread everybody apart, diagonally and vertically.
Yeah, I think Texas is like 75% capacity in most places.
Yeah, and
like,
you have masks all times.
But my thing, like even for the people who are like, hey, I am for masks, I'm against masks. Even if I was an anti-mask wearer, like if I was an anti-mask wearer, I would still obey the law and the rules of restaurants because they own it. It's their property.
Yeah, not in public.
People who are like non-mask wearers, they fucking forget that house rules, bitch. Like if I own a business, if I say only motherfuckers with fucking bare feet get into my sandbar because I have a sandbar and we have sand and I don't want shoes, they would have to obey my rules because I'm the owner of the restaurant. People like if McDonald's says you gotta wear a mask, you gotta wear a mask. McDonald's owns the place. You don't own shit. Outside, you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to. But inside places, Ross, Safeways, fucking Costco, you don't own that shit. It's their property. You gotta obey their rules. House rules. Like if you go to my house, you gotta obey my house rules. If I go to your house, if you tell me, Felipe, you don't need a mask here, okay, man, I gotta obey your house rules. But people are so fucking stupid, man. They just want. White people want to fight. Eh? They want their own little struggle.
You know what that is, though? It all boils down to that American entitlement, dude.
We're in America.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People swear, and then you know what's funny? because everybody has a right to a private business, like what patrons you let in, and also people want to get all constitutional. Oh, you're violating my constitutional rights. It has nothing to do with your constitutional rights.
They put up now. Yeah, you're violating my constitutional rights of 1964. And I looked it up, bro. It don't say shit about that.
The Civil Rights Act has nothing to do with wearing a mask or not, and that's again something that happened for the common good of the people in this nation.
The civil rights was for black people because their rights were taken from them, and now white people want to jump on board and shit, trying to get in the front of the line.
Yeah, we even did this for our Latino brothers.
I love when Rodrigo gets all smart, man, because because you were like, you went to law school, right?
I 1 year.
You actually you passed like to get into law school. You passed the LSAT, which is
yeah. It's I mean, I don't know. It's I liked it. Just a little too busy at the time, but all it was is contract law, tort law, criminal procedure, and then community property, which is California divorce law.
Yeah, because then all of a sudden Rodrigo becomes Rod, and he's all like, boom, on it right there on the point.
Hilarious, yeah. But yeah, man.
What are the snowflakes and the trolls saying right now?
There's one person right here who's annoying, and I'm about to block.
Block here. We don't need them.
Block.
Yeah, anybody who has never bought a ticket to my show.
I think it's a she, and yeah, she's not.
Get the fuck out of here. If you never bought a show, if you never seen me live, and you're talking shit, I don't need you. Get the fuck out of here.
Talking about big fan.
I've been doing stand-up comedy for 20 years, bitch. 20 years before YouTube. Come on in.
Who's there?
This is my grandson and my daughter.
All right.
They just came from
We didn't.
Say hi. Look.
Say hi.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, little Merry Christmas, guys.
Come on. We're going to sleep now. Good night. See you guys.
Good night, Tuesday. Bye. Bye, Emilio.
Hi, Emilio. See you around.
Good night.
So little.
Bye.
Bye. He's a big.
Bye.
Wait.
So little.
We have the same hair.
So cute.
Yeah, they just came from she's a little baller. My daughter has breast cancer. She was
It's terminal breast cancer.
Terminal breast cancer. It's already in her bones. They already give her like I don't know how much time, but
they think with today's drugs and things, she can be around for about 10, 12 years.
10, 12 years.
But
so you're not gonna wear a mask around her.
They're not gonna be easy years.
I know they're not gonna be easy ones.
Yeah.
We were so worried, because she was gonna fly. So I was like, oh my God, you better because man, when you're like that, you get sick right away, it happens.
It happens. You're more susceptible than other people. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we're like, this is like our like a cool Christmas because we have my grandson here. We got presents.
Yeah, it was fun to buy for a little, it was fun to buy for a little kid again. That was fun.
Full house, man.
Yeah.
Full house. Isaac's here.
Yeah, and I hurt my toe today, so I couldn't cook at all.
My God.
I haven't made anything. I haven't made any food yet. I have to start tonight. My brain is going insane right now.
Vegan tamales?
Vegan tamales, with carnitas. The red ones with carnitas and the green, the raja and queso.
Nice.
Vegan, and then also pozole.
Like Joe Diaz, I swear to God, you bring up vegan tamales one more time, you're gonna get deported.
I swear to God, if Joey tried my food, he wouldn't even know the difference.
Oh,
Joe Diaz, I told him, listen,
I bet you.
I was vegan in Boulder. I was getting a vegetarian. But that fool probably eating the horrible vegetarian food, bro, from the 80s.
Oh my God, dude. Over there chewing on bark.
He'll probably eat a sandwich full of fucking lettuce, tomatoes. Oh man, that's so bad.
The thing is, there's a lot of people that think that vegan food is nothing but plants and tofu. Like, dude, what do you like? Really, dude? Like technology's crazy now. Like,
yeah,
I thought it was, dude.
It's like replica of real food.
I thought it was.
Actually, good. Vegan tamales, you can't, if they're done right, you can't tell the difference. I mean,
No, it's all about
the
not
law
copying
is
it, but
crazy, but like,
reproducing it like to taste like it.
yeah, it
I
tastes
mean,
good. If
the
you just go-
sauces are already vegan.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
naturally. The real recipes for sauce, most of those sauces are all vegan. The pozole recipe, until you add meat, it's all vegan already, naturally. So I just used a traditional pozole recipe. But yeah,
And the
but
chilaquiles, just don't add egg.
chilaquiles, I mess with my eggs. I change my eggs, but
They want to mess it up and throw a pig foot in it.
Ooh. With a little black nail.
Oh, that's nasty, dude.
that little pig's been around, bro.
Hey, Beto, Duran, have you ever, man, tell me, bro, what's so everybody barely finding out about birria, bro?
dude, right? So, like, it just became the cool thing on Instagram this past year.
I think what it is now is that people are eating it every day instead of traditionally and for baptisms and for birthdays and for fucking quinceañeras,
Exactly.
graduations, or
because they can
weddings.
get it without having to kill a whole goat themselves.
Right.
You know, they can go to a restaurant and get it.
But it's also
It is more accessible, and it's like when you tell somebody that you're eating beer. First of all, it's hard to say birria, right? So people are like, "Oh, what is it?" But it's more accessible everywhere else. But like my mom and dad are from Nochislan, Zacatecas, not too far from where Rodrigo is at. So in
I've been
our
there.
state, we have that. It's traditionally there, used to it. So I grew up eating it all the time. Then all of a sudden, I start seeing on Instagram people eating birria. I'm like, wait a minute, you guys like this?
dude,
Like,
Get tacos?
it's been a part of my life since the beginning, dude. And you know what I think too, a lot of people on Instagram, you know, they're doing it is it's like, let me show you how traditional, let me show you how Mexican I am.
oh,
But it's also, but you're gonna tell me that you're gonna make a birria pizza.
That's nasty.
Get out of here with that bullshit, bro.
I
And you're
think-
gonna dip it in tacos and all, because come on, bro.
I
Really?
think it became more popular again because of that Chewy Patabionco, whatever his name is.
Chewy bionico.
Yeah.
And then it's
Chewy patabionico.
but then it's all this Mexican food is getting all fused with like squirt bottles and shit. It's all getting all Guy Fieri'd out. Come on, bro. Let's stop. Let's stop. They're just tortillas. If you were, you know, if there's some cheese, I mean, that's all you need. Beans, rice, but really, you're gonna dress it up and put guacamole in a taco with birria? You're retarded, bro.
Rodrigo, have you ever said, "Oh man, I really want some birria right now"? No, it's like that's what it was made. That's what your mom made you, and you're like,
Yeah,
I guess we're eating that now. Nobody ever said, "Oh, I really want this right now." And then if you had birria de chivo, that's because it was at a wedding or like
Oh yeah.
during Christmas time or something right there. It wasn't like, "Oh, this is what I really want."
And you know what, dude? I've been to a couple of the little trucks, and it's okay, dog. It's not that it's processed, but it's not made how it's traditionally made, dude.
Yeah,
That's the other thing that a lot of people can't tell. It tastes like it's like you almost taste the stainless steel metal that they're cooking and baking it on. But if you go to somewhere like Don Boni right there in East LA off of First, that's which was traditionally what Birria Guadalajara.
Jalisco birria.
That place is really bomb, and they do
forever.
they do the different versions. They do costilla, they do in caldo or in consomé, like you know what I mean? You know, it's like, but that's all you need. You don't need all this other bullshit, dog, and these little orange sauces, bro.
Felipe,
Rodrigo.
the-
A purist of Mexican food.
Like, come on, bro.
Mario Lopez went to one recently, right?
There you go.
He said,
Hey,
No,
leave him alone, dude.
and he posted it, and he's like, "I'm here, blah blah blah, in the valley somewhere," and he's like, "Oh, the lady, yo, siempre me da el juguito." And then everybody jumped on him like, "Juguito, it's a consumé, bro." Like, they're just,
You know that dude grabs that thing, puts it in his car, goes home, and throws it away, bro. Look at his body. Does it look like he ever had any birria fat in his body, bro?
Without the tortilla, maybe.
without the word tortilla, yeah, he's like, "Here's all the protein."
Come on. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a wig.
Mario Lopez threw away that tortilla and drank it, bro.
Yeah.
Give me some juguito.
Mario Lopez threw away the tortillas and
Yeah.
put the cheese inside of it and drove away drinking it, bro. Chewing on it, bro. And
Yeah.
and then later threw away the cup.
I beg to
I'm
differ.
a homeless guy here.
No, but there's some spots, but like, yeah, right. All of a sudden, everybody wants to have birria. Like, all
Dude,
of a sudden, man.
It's like, dude, if the guy that's not making birria doesn't look like the guy from Narcos or George Lopez, come on, bro.
For real, dog. You can't
You
be
need
buying birria from a pretty ass food.
Nah, bro. Nah, dog.
I
For
think
real,
all these
bro.
these
His
young people.
knuckles gotta have a little bit of oil, bro.
Dude. And like, but that oil that never left those knuckles, it's in there like
Man.
mechanic oil or like, dude.
He
Transmission.
cannot do that. No matter when he looks clean, he still looks dirty, bro. Like Luis Bañuelos.
and you know what? And that's why like a lot of this food kind of sucks because the people that are making it, they're like, and not that you can't make it great after you learn how to make it, but they're not going to certain processes that you do to make it, dude. They're just making it a little bit quicker, and there's not that much love. And the guy that's making it hasn't been making it for 40 years, opposed to this guy that's over here all mad, working minimum wage or whatever, has been making it for 7 years. He's like, dude, fuck it, I'm gonna spit on this shit.
Dude, my daughter was telling me on the way home because we were eating these vegan birrias. And she told me that she was at a party in Pomona. I wasn't there, but she was there with my other son, and my dad was there.
A long time ago. Yeah.
A long time ago. He said my dad went to the back and just killed these two chivos. And they
my God.
And fucking stripped them himself right there and fucking cooked them, bro.
Dude, that little fool be jumping like right before. He doesn't even know what's going to hit him, bro.
I know, bro. He like my dad feeding him and
Yeah, which one? That's the
open up that neck. Grab him by the little horns.
But real fools, the party, like real fools, like who traditionally who know how to do birria right, like, at their house, they usually get fucked up with the chivo the night before, bro.
And they cry.
They give him a little bit of food, bro. No, they give him a little bowl, fucking like tapping his head like this with a beer.
Hey, este chivito está mansito.
And then they pray for him. They have sex with him, bro. All that.
That'd be a funny sketch, like partying with the goat the night before, and then they try to put him in a headlock, like, "Oh, I'm not gonna kill you tomorrow." Next day.
The goat will be George Perez, eh?
And then you're crying. No te quiero matar.
They do it.
Can't be vegan at these places, bro. You can't stop people from doing what they do already traditionally forever, dog. Like birria, bro. Like somebody talks, oh man, they're kidding. But I want to know where they're finding all these goats if they're making birria, bro.
It's illegal to kill them in your backyard like that.
Because it's illegal to kill goats in the backyard.
No, they're eating the res. They're not eating.
Really?
Goats. Yeah, they're not eating.
Fuck that shit, dog.
That's why it's become popular because it's res.
They'll get a quarter of it or a quarter of a quarter, and then birria that up. Opposed to doing it like, the whole little goat and everything.
Yeah, they're
birria Guadalajara, birria Jalisco.
That's good. That's goat.
Yeah.
That's goat.
All goat.
Yeah,
but the people buying it, that's again, everybody's like making it all cool and hip. They're buying the res.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And it tastes different. And it tastes different. I mean, if you really know. Because there was another place where that was owned by some Zacatecanos. It was on Whittier Boulevard by Atlantic, and that was called Birreria Chalinos.
Yeah, he's from Nochislan.
Estilo Nochislan, Zacatecas. But the original owner, probably I would say probably about 13, 14 years ago, even later, he got rid of it. And then it had some new owners, and it's really not the same. And now I think that place is gone, but they have one right there in Norwalk.
Yeah, there was
it's all right.
Birria Chalillo.
Yeah, Chalillo.
He grew up with my parents. I remember hearing those stories. We would go to East LA and go have it there.
We would drive there, dude, because there was two spots, one in San Bernardino and then this spot over there.
And then, but now there's another one in East LA called Birria Moreno, still Nochislan. So when the pandemic happened, I went and got some for my mom, and I got the res. Now I hadn't had it in years.
She was able to tell right away, right?
Oh hell yeah, because it smells different. It tastes different.
Spit it out. Yes,
I remember bringing some the res.
Slaps you.
One time,
juguito though. I didn't ask for the juguito.
One time, me and Mondo took an unnamed comedian, and he went over there and he ate some because he was all Texas out. He's like, "Oh man, tastes gamey, man. Gamey? Fucking what are you sucking a bear's dick? Get the fuck out of here. Gamey. He doesn't know.
You don't know.
Oh, brisket breath his whole life. Confused Mexicans.
Hey man, that's funny, bro. It should be a meme called Juguitos, bro.
Yeah, dog. Let's start it, fool.
That's having a coffee stack over there.
Oh my god, we killed him, dog.
Oh man.
He really think you're a juguito.
I think all those I think what's happening with the beauty and stuff is what's happening with the like pulque drink and the other like the Aztec stuff. You know, people are going, these hipster Latinos now are like going back to their roots and getting
American style.
or
But
trying to.
I think they're trying to, and what they're doing is rewriting history incorrectly, or at least attempting to. I think it's more of an assault that'll dissipate after a couple years. I think
they're bringing those tortas ahogadas in a bag over here now, bro.
Oh my god, dude. That's
what? Have you seen that one?
That's what.
I'm down with that. In a bag with a lot of onions, and then you eat like a boli.
That's nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, they make a little hole, and then like the pan and you suck all the stuff to eat like this.
It's a torta ahogada basically in a bag, dog.
Felipe, if you're vegan, how do you know all this stuff?
I wasn't vegan my whole life, dog.
He hasn't been vegan forever.
No, but I'm talking about the stuff that's going on right now.
On TikTok, it shows up.
He watches social media like crazy.
Yeah, bro.
You're hip to the food game.
It's huge on TikTok,
I
dude.
follow this fucking chubby chick that goes, today we're gonna make tortas.
She throws the food at the camera.
I want to do a video with her going like this and me getting on here with a jalapeno, bro.
Hey, some of the stuff she makes is pretty good though, dog. Because she kind of has that like she likes scrapes, fool. I can tell.
I don't want to make fun of her, but when I saw her arms, I knew she don't fuck around, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Bro, she brought her mom over, bro, and the mom knew how to cook. She brought her little ass daughter, and she fucking made flour tortillas.
Damn, bro.
Hey, what about
that hair packaging?
Their husbands are ugly motherfuckers, though. Their husbands look like the ones that like they pass by the video and go like this.
Hey.
Todavía.
Hey. There was an ugly guy that used to live where he used to live when I was a kid. They called him El Chamuco, dog. He was ugly, dog. His fucking nose looked like a fistful.
Hey, what's up with ugly ass dudes? They always like to tell you who's ugly though.
Oh my god, dude. They know, fool. They set the standard, dog.
Ugly recognizes ugly, dude.
Ugly ass dude goes, look at that. I can't believe that ugly ass dude. And I'm looking at him like,
what's that fool got, dog?
Pinche monstruo.
He has her, bro. So what's next, Beto?
I don't know.
This is that I don't know.
I gotta. This really knocked it out. I was supposed to work this Sunday. I can't now. I got to be cleared first. New Year's was supposed to be. There is a fight in Dallas that I was supposed to do, which I don't think I'm gonna get cleared for that. So, just hang out in the garage and listen to the Yeah Man podcast, the Yo 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 podcast.
You know what, COVID?
Yeah, I honestly like have no clue what's going on. I don't know what the next procedure is for me to like get clear to go back to work. Like, I don't know. Like,
well, I think doesn't it have to be? Don't you have to test negative and then wait like another few days before you can go actually be able to work?
Yeah, like we're CBS, they got these different policies of like
yeah,
to their studio. So since I'm a freelancer, I'm not necessarily in demand. I don't necessarily need me. They
sucks.
Refill me. So I don't know. All my bosses have been cool. They've all been great. It's just a matter of I honestly, like, as of yesterday, I was still in bed. So today I feel good, but tomorrow I could be knocked out again. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Like, it fucking sucks. It's like, yeah, like I didn't work a lot this year because there was no sporting events, and then now it started picking up, and I'm like, hell yeah, and finish the year strong, and boom, knocked out. Like, it's just crazy. You know when you're learning to swim and your lungs just are on fire, like after one lap?
Yeah.
I wish I felt that good. Like, that's how bad I was feeling. Like, I was wishing I was hungover. Like, nobody ever says, I wish I was hungover. Like, that would have been a step up for how bad I felt.
Yeah. So it is wicked, dude.
Okay. And like I said, I'm in shape. Like, I run 4 or 5 times a week because during COVID, I couldn't work out. So I was still running, still trying not to drink.
You didn't get hospitalized? You didn't follow, no medicine, nothing?
Nah, they tell you not to go to the hospital right now. It's like
Unless you really need to, right? If you can't breathe, right?
I never got to the point where I felt like I needed to go to
That's
the
how Tony Lister died.
Well, yeah, he was drowning though, right? Oh wait, who am I thinking?
No,
That's-
Tony Lister had COVID, but they did send him home, I think. He went in and then they sent him back home.
Talking about Debo.
Oh, Debo, yeah. I have a lot of friends that work in the medical field so they were giving me all kinds of good advice on what to do, like what to take. Like zinc is like a big deal with it.
You were never taking any of those supplements beforehand?
Yeah, once I turned 40, like I really got adamant about taking the men's multivitamin pack.
Bro, me too. I started drinking water.
Yeah. Dude, you laugh, Rizzo fucker, but no, man.
No, I drink a lot of water.
Okay, yeah.
It's crazy.
So Felipe started drinking water at 40.
Yeah, but me too. Like I would only drink.
I would show up with a 2-liter at people's house.
Yeah.
Like that guy in that movie.
Those fat fools with a straw in it.
That's I think will help because every morning I wake up, I drink 2 bottles of water before I have my coffee, and then like that
pee for a long time after.
Yeah, and it's like I think that really would help me out, like to get through it after a couple of days, because there's people that lingers. It'll linger for a week, 2 weeks, and stuff like that. Like the Dodgers had a scout in the Dominican Republic.
He died, right?
31.
Young ass fool.
He was in Mexico in TJ at a scouting showcase.
My mama goes over there at Adelitas and shit.
And
with a busted hip.
And he flew back to Dominican. In TJ, he felt like he had like a cold. Went back to
no way, see?
You don't want to get a cold in Tijuana.
Yeah. He went back
güey, te vas a morir, güey.
He got on the plane, went to Dominican Republic, went to the hospital, they sent him home, and then he died.
Shit.
Old.
No, you ain't Big Poppy, get out of here.
Yeah.
If you have half a lung, you're dead, huh?
Shit, if you got 3/4 of a lung, you're dead, man. Anything. If you have any kind of underlying condition, and like I said, I'm not trying to make light of anything like that, but that's the people who are really getting affected, the people who have diabetes or who are overweight or obese.
Severe, overweight.
Dude, it just
are dying right away.
It just hearing that and hearing it from you, you don't smoke at all. I mean, you don't smoke, cigarettes or pot or anything, and it's like, dude, I'm over here blowing clouds every 2 hours, dog.
But that's the thing. It's like people like you who smoke every day, that's fine. You do great. Like all the George Perez fans, and I love them. Their GPS army is crazy. They don't care, and they go, and they're perfectly fine. I'm over here like covered up, and I get it. So you just never know. You just really never know, man. It's
those George Perez fans are spreading it to everybody else. So.
Probably.
I went to that event. I was there with Martin, dude. I went.
Oh yeah, I was talking about.
I kept my mask on the whole time, but I mean, there's people in there with no mask at all, bro.
Me, I only go to strip bars. They give you thermometers when you give it a lap test.
Excuse me, lady. Can you give me my thermometer back?
Well, have a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna go cook. So I'll see you later.
All right,
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
But that's the only thing that kind of like scares me a little bit, dude. Hearing all that shit, for someone like you, and then you're like, damn, dude. It's like, dude, what are you, like the chosen one, all fat and shit, and nothing happens still? Not like, you're waiting for it, but it's like, dude, bro. It's like, and now we know people personally, You hear to some people that died, but that's 2, 3, 4 people removed that you didn't have, that you can't text or call,
Like Kid Frost, you see his ass?
What happened?
Shit, I seen him 5 years ago, dog.
No, Kid Frost he's in the hospital for COVID too. He'd be going.
I heard he was in bad shape though, dude.
He wasn't stuck to. He had respirators,
Oh wow, that's crazy,
man.
For me, like the night where I was like,
this is for la máscara.
Yeah, the night where I was coughing and shaking,
it's a wrap, eh?
I was like shaking, and all of a sudden I start coughing, and like I'm losing my breath because I'm coughing for so long. Like I felt like those like smokers coughs where you just keep going and going like that, like how Coco Diaz, you can hear it in his cough, like
You'll
those
die in 30 seconds.
Yeah, but I had those long ones.
I got black lung cocksucker.
Yeah, but I was losing my breath at the same time, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right?
Man.
Like I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. I'll smoke a cigar every now and then, and I'm like, what is going on right now? And all of a sudden it stops, and then I'm lightheaded. Like what? Like fuck, man. It felt like when you guys take those mean bong rips, and all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, what the hell's going on? Like that's what it looked like.
Were you ready to go to sleep?
Huh?
Were you ready to go to sleep and now wake up?
it would make you go to sleep.
No, were you afraid to go to sleep and be
Oh,
like,
no,
what
no,
if
no.
I-
Dude, I wanted to go to sleep just so that thing would stop. And then like I would fall asleep, and then 3 hours later I'd wake up and I would feel fine, Rizzo. Like I'd be like, all right, cool, maybe it's passed. But then 20 minutes later, starts all over again.
And I was going to ask you real quick, Beto, regarding that supplement or that mineral zinc. You were
Yeah.
taking it prior to you getting the COVID, or you were
I was.
taking it before? You were? Okay.
Yeah, there's
Because
a
that's
thing-
what
ZMA, I take that.
Okay, because they said that a lot of the deficiency in the people that passed from it didn't have like zinc and like vitamin D in their body, right?
Yeah, it was like ZMA. So I think that's why I was able to recover after a few days.
Fuck, bro.
Man, like other people, it's like I'm not trying to be all preacher or anything like that, but fuck, if it hit me this hard, it's crazy.
I read somewhere that there's a new strain of coronavirus.
Well, that's they're saying it's killing it. It's out there killing it right now, dude. That new strain.
UK. Yeah, people from London, they can't, in the United Kingdom, they can't leave.
Shit.
So they're keeping people. Yeah, it's.
For the first time in our history, they're not letting us go out and explore.
Hey, when you guys travel, like, are you scared?
Dude, I get paranoid 2 days before I leave, and I get paranoid 2 days when
Bro,
I come back.
I'm in the plane, bro. If I see somebody with a mask up, I press the button and I make sure that the flight attendant tell them, hey man, wake them up, put their mask on. I don't want his bad breath on me.
That's what I was doing with. I told you about that European couple that were there with the baby and the lady, and they were having their masks off, dude, like casually. So every time I just hit the stewardess, and she'd come over, and then they finally turned around and they're all, and I'm all. I was like, dude, put your fucking mask on, you fucking ape.
Dude,
Horrible, bro.
What about American packing their airplane?
Yeah, dude.
Those are the only like super full flights.
Fuck, that threw me off. Delta, you still got a space.
In between.
Alaska too.
Alaska, but
And even Southwest, dude, was Southwest is always full, dude.
Bro, I was on Alaskan airline with Rizzo coming back from Idaho. We saw a lot of dirty ass fools, bro. Like in Idaho. I said, fuck these dirty ass fools, bro. I went to the front. I went to the fucking lady at the flight attendant. How much is it to upgrade to first class? Because on our fucking internet was like 200, 300. She said $49. I said, sold. Give me two.
Thank you,
Man,
man.
Rizzo said in first class, bro. $49 ain't shit, dog. That's an eighth.
They gave you free lunch, bro. I wasn't expecting that, man.
that was your first time on first class?
No, I've been on it before, but like, this is the first time I
When,
actually
bro?
appreciated it, you know? I was older now.
Orlando.
Oh, that one time you went to Hawaii in the cargo. Fucking Rizzo, dude.
Really? Wait, so when you guys go perform, is it you three?
Yeah.
It's us three, and that's it, bro. And then after the show, we go backstage, and we don't come out.
Good.
Even though they're asking for us, bro, begging.
People want meet and greets? No, they don't.
Fuck
They do,
yeah, bro.
Idiots.
And they linger, bro, like trying to like. So, do you think he's not gonna come out, or he's gonna come out?
Come on.
I thought he's not gonna come out, but you think he probably want to come out, right? Because I'm on. We'll
Oh
do the
my
second
God.
show. We actually have 3 shows tonight, so we have to like.
Bro, we do, at our show in Idaho, it was like a House of Blues type of a deal.
It was cool.
And the owner, who looked like Dean DeRay, what's up, y'all? I didn't move to Arizona. Stop spreading that lie. I'm still in Studio City.
That's what I'm saying, brother. Yeah, man.
So everybody, Dean DeRay is still in Studio City. He ain't going nowhere.
That's the best.
The owner of the place, he's like the Live Nation of that area. And that fool had a party for a 60-something-year-old lady next door. And she was the only one wearing masks. And they were like, he told me that they were like quarantined for 17 days just for that party for her. So they would have to wear masks. So nobody there was wearing masks.
But we did find a good ass authentic Mexican restaurant out there.
We put this man. There was a man outside Idaho, Boise. He was selling cheese, bro. 3x10, the little disc of cheese. And Rizzo, we do a video like we're buying cocaine on the streets, bro. So Rizzo gets a little piece, a little uña, and starts tasting it like cocaine.
With my
It's
pinky.
pure white. I posted that shit on TikTok. They banned me, dog.
No.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
man. So China can spread the coronavirus, but you can't do cheese jokes.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
honestly,
And then when we came out of the Mexican restaurant, the man was waiting for Rizzo outside, bro. He wanted a cut. He wanted a. Rizzo told him they were gonna buy cheese, and he didn't buy shit.
I forgot about the guy. He seriously did. I was too focused on the chicharrón tacos, dude. Yeah.
Ese pinche morrillo mentiroso.
I know.
Bro, that Mexican place was delicious, bro. One of those Mexican restaurants where if you don't finish the food, bro, they whip your ass.
Come out of there looking like a potato.
Bro, they had a chicharrón there, this size, bro.
Come on.
People walking out with chicharrón like this with a bag of lemons, bro.
That's a pig back, fool.
Bro, it was like a big chicharrón, bro. That fool eating it like this.
Yeah. And using it as a shield after, dude, for the cold. Humongous.
This is in Boise?
Yeah.
Boise, that place sold everything, bro.
Badass, dude.
They sold a tortilla maker, small for little tacos.
Yeah, like for flour tortillas, it was so fucking good, man. The tacos, it was the soft chicharrón, the red one, bomb, bro.
You know how here in LA, when you order quesadilla, they give you like 2 tortillas? This motherfucker was big, dog. It was like this, eh?
Yeah.
Taking care of you. Taking care of you.
So damn, bro. You don't know where you got it from?
Nowhere, man. I went back and looked. I did like my calendar of where I was at, and I was just, that's it. Like nobody around me got it. I haven't seen many people. Even when I work at Channel 2, you walk in and you have to get put into a separate office. So like you're not around people there either. So, and the people I've been around, everybody gets tested weekly. So I don't know. It hit me. It hit me. It sucks.
Rona's sneaky as fuck, dude.
Oh.
That's that cough.
Because when I went to Superstore last week, they tested me. I took 2 coronavirus tests. The first one wasn't like, so I took 2 of them. Nose, negative. Then they take your temperature throughout the whole day.
Yep. That's why when you're on the lot, it's crazy, right? The intensity to get into the studio.
Yeah, you gotta wear a mask.
Yeah.
And when I go back in January to shoot another episode, I'm gonna take another COVID test. And everybody wears masks in the studio, like everybody at the job site. Like, you can't be an anti-masker at a job site either. So I don't understand these people who are anti-maskers, because I went to a job where if I take my mask off, they'll fucking fire me and send my ass home. Right. And they'll probably never want to work with me ever again. So how can you be like, I don't know I think if people just want to show that they're cool.
Yeah.
Because nobody's violating shit.
That's why when at the new stadium, the new Ram Stadium and the Charger Stadium, even when you're there's no fans allowed inside, but you're still got to wear your mask everywhere you're at. Like I could be doing a report 30 feet away from people and they'll let you do your report. As soon as you're done, that mask better go up and
cover up that beak.
Right, immediately. And it's like crazy. You walk into that stadium at, it's in Inglewood and you guys fly over it all the time. And you're like, this is crazy. $5 billion stadium, $7 billion, whatever it was. And no fans are allowed inside there. And it's crazy to like, you're in there and it's just watching games with no fans in there. That's just the weirdest thing too. Like they had the fake noise. It's just not the same.
Like me, bro, like I'm at Bonds. They're very like there was a guy that didn't wear a mask one time and didn't let his ass in and he was making a scene. So I just told that non-masker, I said, listen, man, what the fuck were you gonna buy in there? I'll get it. Wait the fuck outside.
I need to buy a mask.
So I went to go buy his food and I just threw it at him, bro. And he went on his way. But let me tell you, when I'm at Bonds, there's a little security guard and I always have his back. I always go to the soup area, bro, and I get me 4 cans of soup, even though I'm not gonna buy the soup, but I'm ready to throw it at somebody, bro, from far away, dog. Like if I see somebody not wearing a mask, like if you walk into a supermarket and you don't wear a mask, I'm not gonna say nothing to you because I don't own the place. It's not my Vons. I don't own it. But if somebody from Bonds tells you, sir, you gotta wear a mask, then you put up an attitude, sir, you gotta wear a mask, you put up a more attitude, I'm probably gonna throw a can of soup at your face from across an aisle, bro, and you're not gonna know where it came from.
Yeah.
The Rona can
because
came out of nowhere.
You're stopping, progress because now you're taking away the attention of people. You're stopping people from working. You're causing a nuisance, bro.
Yep. That's what
Like,
people.
I saw a video of this lady who didn't want to wear a mask inside Trader Joe's. She just barged in there with no mask.
Fuck, dude.
And she went to go shopping, got all her groceries, and the manager of the store, she just kept getting other customers and cutting in line of her. She goes, I'm not a paying customer. I said, no, ma'am, you need to, you don't obey the rules. You don't want to wear a mask. We saw you barge in here and pushing people away with your shopping cart. And dude, they made her ass leave, bro. She was sad ass Karen, bro. She couldn't eat her fucking organic fajitas, bro.
She wanted too much attention, bro.
Oh, jackfruit. Like, I get it. I get everybody's tired and the fatigue of being at home. Like, nobody wants to do this. Everybody wants to go out there and do stuff. And like, I understand it. I see it. Like, when you're in Riverside County, you see the way they behave over there. You're in Orange County, you see the way that they behave over there. Like, I even saying, like, the George Perez fans wanted to go party, let them party. Like, George got awesome fans and they're hardcore. And it's like, hey, if you're going to wear your mask and you want to go do whatever you want to do, go for it, bro. Like, have fun, live your life. But then just like for like the people who go and don't want to wear their mask at Trader Joe's, don't complain and don't be the first one looking for medical attention when things are all of a sudden you're like, oh, hey, I need this. Like you saw some of the senators, all of a sudden they're the first ones in line for the vaccine. Like, wait, what's the anti? All of a sudden you're here? Like, you can't have it both ways.
Man, if you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. But
Yeah, don't.
When you walk into Vons, when you walk into Costco, when you walk into places that you don't own, follow the rules, man.
Yeah.
Follow the rules. That's it. Even though sometimes I don't want to wear a mask either. I'm this guy at fucking AMPMA. Give me 4 and 5 on pump 2. Hey, I'm this guy sometimes.
Yeah.
I know is there house rules, but I obey house rules. People forgot house fucking rules.
Yeah.
Etiquette, period, dude. Common courtesy.
The etiquette, bro. The etiquette.
And all of a sudden, and then like these people took away like being a patriot was an awesome word, bro. A good word, like, oh, he's a patriot. So a patriot was somebody who fought for this country, who went out there and kicked ass, bro, who stood in front of a bullet. Now a patriot could be somebody wearing a mask, not wearing a mask. Fuck that shit, bro. Not wearing a mask, you're not a fucking patriot. You're a fucking traitor.
Have you deleted some friends from your life?
Bro, I don't have friends, bro. My friends are right here right now.
Hello.
Man,
Like, I know I got comedy friends who are like crazy now, like Chingo Bling, and Raymond Horta. Those guys should get together and do their own podcast.
Yeah.
The Other Side of the World podcast. But I know Raymond Horta's a smart guy, and he lives in the boonies, bro. He benefits off what he says. Chingo Bling, on the other hand, that motherfucker read half a book, He read liner notes. He fell into a fuck, you know what I mean? I've been there. I've been the way these guys were for about an hour. And then I went to go take a bath, and then I got off the social media. I was so. One time I fell on one of those rabbit holes, and then I said, "Fuck this, eh? Everybody is a pervert, eh?"
Fuck yeah, bro.
You fall into it, dog, and you start believing it. Yeah, they are killing babies.
Fool, it's that whole.
Then you start thinking about it. Wait. Okay, let's follow the law first. They have a right. You know what I mean?
But it's so easy to get sucked into those worlds where they're just talking about nonsense,
I
bro.
was sucked into it for about an hour, bro, and then I just snap out of it, bro. I was following a page called Lamb of God. Lamb of God.
It's basically Jesus, right?
Yeah, Lamb of God is a right-wing group that they're anti-abortion to the point of blowing up doctors' offices and killing doctors at their homes.
Interesting, huh?
And they're
Bro,
open
I
about that shit.
I was so hardcore into it, but I was like, at first I was like, fuck yeah. But then I remembered when I was in Colorado when we were across the street from the abortion clinic. And I said, nah, man, nah. This is too crazy. But you fall into that, right?
Dude, it's whole thing getting on YouTube, looking at Facebook, looking at those groups, and before you know it, you're all, maybe the Earth is flat, dog.
Nah.
Next you know you're donating money, bro.
Hey, yeah, and then you take a bomb rip, and then you're all like, that's why Trump created the Space Force. But you realize it's a fucking joke, bro.
For real, like for an hour and a half, I was totally like into it. But you were right. I hit a bowl rip. I hit a bowl of cereals. And I said, wait a minute, man. This is how they get their sheep.
Yeah, dude, you got back to your senses.
I didn't log into none of these pages. I didn't follow none of them because I know with the algorithm, that's going to open up on my phone for the rest the next 6 months.
Dude, that's all you're going to get. That's all they're going to feed you, bro. And not just on that social media or on YouTube. Everything's connected to that device you're peeking at.
TikTok.
One thing I noticed that when you go in a rabbit hole, whether it's for this, I was following, or something else, it all ends with merch, bro.
Yeah.
And like they're trying to sell you books.
Don't forget to buy my book.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't fall for these things no more. Because at the end of the story, they want to sell you books. They want to sell you t-shirts. They want to make money off this, off you. And I said, fuck that. You're going to make no money off me because I started believing this shit. Fuck you, man. You can get taking my money. I don't want to buy your books. Fuck you.
Don't forget to donate to my Patreon.
I'd rather buy a book on how to throw a curve.
With that little sinker.
You're right about the algorithm, man. You like one shit on TikTok and it just keeps popping up on your thing, you know? Like,
for real, bro. If you start liking cupcakes, here's a test, guys. Those of you who are listening right now, all three of you guys, for the rest of the day after the podcast, only like cupcakes. Only like cupcakes. And only cupcakes are going to show up. And as soon as you start liking something nasty, cupcakes will turn into butt cakes.
Yeah. Or yeah, exactly. What you like one person twerking and it's just booty videos after that for like.
Just like Beto, when you watch porn and you're watching heterosexual porn, once you go to transgender porn, you can never go back to regular porn.
What I've heard.
That's funny.
I want to know if has anybody jerked off on COVID, eh? Motherfucker burned up, huh?
Oh, the sperm's gonna be aguado probably, bro.
Hey, fool, isn't that what they're saying? That like COVID messes with your erection now?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Beto, have you heard of any?
That's what I heard.
I'm thinking right now. Like,
how's your boner, Beto?
Like a page.
You know, I haven't even thought about sex at all, man. I just been thinking about just getting healthy. I haven't even.
Midlife crisis here too. Right?
It's so stupid.
The motherfucker about Harley Davidson after he recovered.
All right, okay, Felipe, stop right there. We're talking about flat earthers. We're talking about bullshit rabbit holes. How about that midlife crisis Harley rabbit hole, dog? Hey, fool, I heard, dude.
The midlife crisis rabbit hole. It starts off with you looking for Hawaii trips.
Tulum too, right?
Tulum, there you go.
Hey,
Cabo,
Vallarta.
You start looking for 10 speeds. hey, Beto, since you've been sick, have you made a list of other shit you're gonna do when you get better?
Hey, you know what? For real.
It's time for you to start smoking, cocksucker.
Dude, I was thinking like, all right, you know what? Like,
Ask,
what if this is the end,
I'm
bro?
gonna ask Alicia to buy it out.
Yeah, I was thinking like, you know, you always want to be.
You can do better.
You know, Rodrigo, you know this. You have a little kid now. You want to be able to play catch with your kid. You want to be healthy for your kid. And I've always been that. Like, I still like my son. He's
Oh, you have a son. I think you want to have kids.
Yeah, and I run with him. I'm always talking shit to him. Like, man, you can't beat me. You can't be doing that. Now I'm just like, hey, you know, it'd be nice just to get a chair and watch them. And like, I've just reserved just like, I don't even want to do anything physical anymore. Like, you know, when people are like, oh, I want to go climb Kilimanjaro. No, it's cool. Like, there's no need for that. I'm just like, maybe,
time to enjoy it.
No, I'm more like, you know what? Maybe I should get the golf lessons I always wanted. You know, maybe having brunch isn't a bad idea because I've always, the things that I always said, that's what old people do, right? Like, I don't want
Brunch?
Now I'm like, you know what? Like, who goes to Vegas and gets
I talked you out of that shit, huh? I can't go alone.
Eggs Benedict, Rasa.
You know, like,
Bed and breakfast, Rasa.
dude, but yeah, it's
Give me one of those champagne cocktails.
Hey,
Like,
6 months from now, bro, a year from now when it's all over, Beto Duran gonna have a long ass beard, bro, like fucking Forrest Gump, bro. Driving an RV, bro.
You're gonna be looking like George Clooney in the new movie.
like right now I'm talking all this shit right now. In a year, I'm gonna be in Ibiza with a beard, just like you said. Fucking one-way ticket, forget me. I'll still listen to the podcast, but you know, that's about it. Don't ever call me because I'm just gonna disappear.
Damn, bro, that's
Live that life.
Because man, let me tell you, man, every time I get sick, or not every time I get sick, but when I do get sick, or when I'm in pain, or anything, I start thinking of regretting shit I didn't do. I was like, fuck yeah, I never even took the dirt out of under my bed.
You don't even want to hear you don't want to hear my regrets.
I don't know how to ride a motorcycle, so maybe I should learn how to buy a
Oh, you know what they're not regrets, but it's like, fuck, dude. I could have had sex with so many chicks, dog.
I think that's everybody.
But I was so afraid, fool. Like, fuck, dog.
You're gonna kill this guy over there, bro.
Dude. Crazy, dude. Hey, I would have been a different fool, though, dog.
Hey, bro, do you ever go through that like? Do you ever go through like those people like on fucking in the movies when they want to call their ex-girlfriend to ask them why?
No, because now
Yes,
bro. I know why.
No. Dude, I wish I would have a little bug in the house just to hear their arguments and have a little speaker. See, bitch? Who's that? I told you, stupid ass. Your mom told you, but you didn't want to believe. But don't worry about me. I'm happy. Eh? That's why I'm listening to your conversation. Eh? Fucking fly on the wall, Rasa. Every bitch, fool.
When you say why, you can go on Facebook and see like, oh, okay, I see why.
Hey, man,
Yeah, dude, that's so true.
I guess you gotta live like if you stuck on your whole life worrying about not wearing a mask and fucking like there's some dudes, man, like today I wake up in the morning sober and I usually go to Chicano's page, Chicano or No Chill USA or No Chill Mexican page, or Who's Gone Wild, and I or Joe Rogan or somebody with millions of followers. Cause I like writing one stupid joke and getting like 5,000 likes. You know, that's good enough for me. But today, or sometimes I say a video and I said that's not true, bro. That never happened. Even though somebody getting their ass beat. You know what I mean? And then like they start bombarding me, bro. And then like I fight back with nice comments. Like I found out that some guy he has 2 pages and they all have 5 followers. I think he has a page for himself and a page for drawings. And he goes, bro, I just went to your page, bro. You really show artistic talent. Keep doing it, bro. Don't give up. Okay? And then that fool said, thanks for noticing that shit, bro. Yeah, bro. You should spend more time drawing than being wrong on a fucking media, bro, about everything you said right now about Trump.
You fucking idiot. Go over there and try to get a scholarship from Cal Arts. They'll tell you exactly what type of artist you are.
Then some other guy said something, and I went, ooh, scared, bro. And then after like I made friends with half of them, I fucking deleted the comment, bro, and it disappeared. Fucking love doing that, bro. I like
That's
waking
reverse
up.
trolling, fool.
I wake up in the morning, bro, on TikTok, and I see like a 65-year-old man complain about wearing a mask, and I write stuff like, "Just die, you old asshole."
And that's how you get followers, because people, they like the comment and they're like,
I write something funny all the time, bro. Like it might be like it comes out as I try not to like say something that's gonna hurt the person personally, you know what I mean, or call them stupid or you're wrong for believing this. So today, after all the bombardment I got, all of the fight I started between a bunch of Mexicans, you know, I wrote, "I'm glad that we all got together on my post to disagree with me and not disagree with me. Because we are proving to the world that Mexicans don't feel the same. We have different views, different ideas. But at the end of the day, Raider Nation all day. Full. The lights came in hard, dog."
hilarious.
And it goes, there's some fool that I really thought was an idiot. He's still an idiot. Fuck politics, homie. You're right, eh? Raider Nation. That fool left a big ass helmet, eh?
Dude, that is hilarious, dude.
So some of these people who are just arguing, they got nothing to do, bro. They're like me, bro. They're sad at 8 in the morning.
It's like, dude, they're not happy about the new discovery of the tamale emoji.
Bro, but once I hit a bowl, I go back and I read what I wrote. Fuck, I'm mean, eh? Delete. What an asshole I am. Delete. I have fun too, bro. Just like the people who are on our chat room, you know, writing stuff down. Sabrina, Mega Man, these people down there who are writing and sharing and arguing every week. You know, man, we give people something to do, bro.
You guys give them a platform.
And that's what social media is, bro. Somewhere where a person with one leg can stand tall.
Hope has arrived. Hey.
Merry Christmas.
Bro, like today when I was standing outside El Cocinero with my daughter, bro, with our mask, there was a guy there with a fucking metal leg, bro, just talking to me and just springing on that shit.
Oh, dude.
That fool knew all the greasy restaurants, bro. I think that's how he lost his leg.
Fuck.
That's why that leg don't squeak.
Bro, that leg, even that leg had a dirty tennis shoe, bro.
That tennis shoe is from Canada.
What's up with dirty tennis shoes, Beto Duran? Who has the most dirty tennis shoes? Black people, Mexicans, or white people?
Oh man, it's gotta be white because minorities, like, you might not have much. You better make sure though your kid looks good. Like, bien, you gotta make sure your shoes look right. But parents, I mean, I don't care, but I always make sure my kids' shoes are clean.
Bro, I used to carry a little rag with me, bro, because every time my shoes get dirty,
Yeah.
my pants be having a hole between the leg, but my tennis shoes, bro, they're my Rolls Royces, bro.
I was carrying the.
Even when I had fucked up shoes, when I had dirty ass shoes,
Always
I would
clean.
buy some cool ass shoelaces and put them on top.
And bring it back to life.
It's funny
But man,
because
once the shoes start ripping and talking, bro, I didn't wear that shit no more.
skaters are always like, oh, let me get my shoes as dirty as possible. Like they just want to look dirty all the time.
Because
Well,
it becomes better for them.
Skaters have we have our skate shoes separately because the shoes always get ripped because of the grip tape. So I have my skate shoes and I have my regular shoes. But skate shoes, they get dirty and they get fucked up, man.
But you guys getting dirty on purpose.
Well, the only ones that have clean new shoes in the game are pro skaters.
Oh yeah, because they get the shoes.
Like I that's why I buy Vans because they're gonna get dirty anyways. But I don't get like how skaters walk out of the house on purpose looking dirty.
The Hesher look, you know.
What? Speak English, man. What is that?
It's
He don't
gibberish.
even know, bro. He don't even know.
No, the Hesher look is like that. It's like that dirty like look, you know, like long hair. It's like skater, you know, like almost punk, you know.
Yeah, but then those kids, like those skater kids at the beach, you know, they have like a beach house, but then they purposely come out there looking all dirty.
But
I don't know what it is. Yeah, It's like I don't know, like a little look, you know, kind of look vintage but not vintage, you know.
Man.
I think the skater look started in Venice because those people just were wearing their normal clothes, and then just became a style to look the way they look. But the original guys they just had dirty ass clothes. I don't think they're trying to pick a style.
Yeah, the original guys, but now like these now it's a 9-year-old looking all dirty when he's skating in the skate park, and I'm like, as a parent, you let your kid.
Sometimes I look at those skaters, you know, fuck skating. Let's have a contest. Who has the smelliest hair? That's the winner. Who has the most dandruff? Let's see. Who has dirt under their neck? All the chubby kids leave.
Yeah.
I just remember some dirty ass fruit, bro. I would make those food look up so everybody could see they're dirty.
Oh, I remember those kids.
The black Mexicans?
No, bro, regular like me, yeah. Dark Mexicans.
The real ones, fool.
Hey, Rizzo,
like Eric Estrada style with purple lips.
Yeah, they have it. Kind of like rhinoceros skin or hippo skin almost.
Like fucking, like give me some chonch.
Like it's like you have a layer of mugre right there. Like they would never come off, dog.
David, like the actor David Reynoso style.
Dude.
And like on their neck, though, that's the worst.
Yeah, it's like asphalt almost.
Look for that actor, David Reynoso from Mexico. He looks exactly like my uncle.
I didn't know who you were talking about, dude. He looks like he's like the Mexican Rock.
He looks like Don Baylor.
Don Baylor. They don't know who Don Baylor is, Felipe. Come on. That's a good reference, though. I like that.
So they'll know before Hessian.
Yeah. Don Baylor was cool, man. That was a good dude.
Hey, man, we got to go hang out with the Chicago White Sox.
Oh, I remember that. Last year, right?
We met Harold Baines, bro.
Did you really?
I have a signed autograph over there, bro.
Hall of Famer, Harold Baines. You guys were on the south side at the cell.
Yeah, man. That's him, bro. Look.
Go ahead. Fuck.
That's David Reynoso, bro. He played all the African parts in Mexico. He's Afro-Mexican guy.
He looks Hawaiian. He looks Maori. He looks Mexican.
Bro. He is African-Mexican, bro. Afro-Latino to the max, bro.
But,
I have an uncle who looks just like that, but darker than him. He's not that light, bro. He's darker than that, bro. They're lighting him up.
Looks like Bruno Mars.
Yeah, bro.
Rizzo.
What's up, Paul Rodriguez, bro? He's safe?
Paul Rodriguez. Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Give me some Paul, bro, with some COVID.
Hey, it feels like I'm taking bong hits. Is he? He's all right, right? I haven't heard anything.
What's up, fool? Beto, what's your Instagram? You still doing your podcast?
Yeah, man. I'm in the Beto Vision Studios inside the garage. The podcast called Living the Dream. I actually just posted like a 15-minute one on my update from the COVIDness. Still do it. Every Monday I do Living the Dream podcast. I also got a baseball one with the guy from East LA. Let's go, Ricky Romero. You love the one we just did. We had our buddy Manny Barrera, who's playing in Culiacan right now, and he was telling stories about when you play baseball in Mexico, how it's crazy because in Mexico they allow mascots on the field, and that's the last episode we did. But he also talked about that one time he got paid in cash, and they gave him just a brown bag of money, and he had to walk back across the border from TJ to San Diego with immigration and just a big sack of money of straight cash. So
damn.
Yeah, it's Mexico. So that's the last episode we did right there. Instagram is Beto Vision or Beto Vision. And I'm on Channel 2 on Sundays, hopefully still.
Hey, Beto, what's up with everybody? What's up with everybody and their mama think they're a fucking boxing expert on TikTok now, bro?
Dude, okay.
There's this guy talking shit, and this guy like the biggest Mexican fighter hater of all time. Like, this guy don't even know that Mexican is a business. He don't even know that boxing is a business, that people choose fights, and they know, like, when that's my opinion. When I say that a boxer can always choose his fights because he's the draw. If he falls, boxing is dead. If Canelo's done right now, boxing is dead, I think. Nobody else going to, besides Mayweather, who else you want to see fight? Mexicans are
Logan
the biggest.
Paul.
I think Mexicans are the only people that watch boxing, bro.
That's what the guy says?
Well,
That's
that's what
what I think.
Mayweather said. I wish I was Mexican just for
But
the
this guy's
fans.
saying that he's saying that that's what I said. He's saying that Canelo is weak. That Canelo just all he does is dodge fights. He don't want to fight the good fights. And I told this guy, listen, bro, he's a professional. He has people above him that protect him. It's a business. That's why you didn't make it, and you're on TikTok.
It's funny. Everybody could.
Somebody offered that guy $5,000 to fight so anywhere in LA, and he turned it down.
Yeah, every boxing fans are the hardcore fans. I never give boxing opinions with boxing fans just because they don't want to have a conversation. They want to tell you their opinion. It's like, hey, your name is Beto. Actually, no, your name is not. It's like, okay, great, get it. Like they just want to tell you what they think about what they ask. So it's like, why even asking me then, bro? Who do you think is gonna win? Oh, well, you're wrong. Well, then what the fuck you asking me for?
This is the way the guy talks. Mexican people are the worst fans of boxing because they choose boxers out of pride. They don't choose for technique or talent. That's why Mexican will always be the worst boxing fans. And I wrote this. First of all, bro, the reason we root for every Mexican fighter is because we ain't got shit. And we want white Mexicans to kick everybody's ass. We don't give a fuck who it is, bro. Yeah. If there's a Mexican guy in a car chase, we're gonna root for him too to win. We don't give a fuck. We're breaking crimes because we want to be number 1 too, motherfucker. And that's what I wrote.
That's why it's boxing fans are hardcore. They will. It's the best because you're gonna go with your countryman first, no matter what. It doesn't matter. He's 0-10 going up against a badass Puerto Rican. You're gonna go with them, right? No matter what. As far as like when they become superstars like Canelo, then you're gonna hate on them because Mexicans hate on Mexicans. Like it's like a sport for us, right?
And then they go like this. Oh, you don't even know boxing. You're going for Canelo. I'm going for Triple G.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
Triple G he knows boxing, man.
Yeah, Triple G all of a sudden said, "Oh, Mexican style," and he said 2 words in Spanish, and all the Canelo haters were on his side, and it was like, and then all of a sudden he's done making money.
All the borregos, eh?
And then all of a sudden, Triple G no longer speaks Spanish anymore. All of a sudden, he forgot about these Mexicans.
I know, man. That's what I trip out a lot of like Mexican Americans, like when a white guy or a black guy tries to speak Spanish and fuck it up, they embrace it, like they accept it. But when we fuck up English, nobody accepts us. They tell us to speak right. Speak right, Mexican. Say the right word. Go back to your country, they tell us. But when a black guy speaks Spanish, and he gets a big laugh, we applaud. I never got that, bro.
Yeah, like right now, you see a lot of black dudes coming out with like a sombrero. And it's like, I'm all for it because I'm all about the trolling. Like, if you're going to fight somebody, I'm all about trolling. Good for you.
But
then don't get mad if you get your ass kicked too when you're trying to troll. So, but
I argue with some Mexicans, bro. Like they say, like, you know me, bro. I'm dark. I'm brown. I look, no matter where I go, I'm going to look Mexican or whatever brown nationality is the fucking dominant of that city. If they're all Salvadorians, I'm gonna be Salvadorian in that city too. You know what I mean? But then I thought, hey, they tell me, well, that guy is Mexican too. But then you look at him, bro. He looks like fucking Kershaw, bro.
Here.
Like he looks blue eyes, blonde hair. And I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck if this guy was born in Guatemala. The way he looks, he's always gonna be white. And he's gonna live a white life. He's gonna have privileges that I will never have. Like if the police were to pull us over, he's gonna speak to him in English and me in Spanish. And that motherfucker don't even know no Spanish, no English. You know what I mean?
There's a comment.
That fool just gives him a week back, eh?
The guy right here saying, Baldera saying Triple G knows more English than Canelo. All right, let me give you the truth. Canelo speaks perfect English. He understands it. He knows exactly what he's saying. Canelo refuses to do interviews in English because, as you know, when it's your second language, you're not going to be able to convey exactly what you want to feel at all times.
For real. Yeah. Exactly, bro. You're so right. Because one time my landlord showed up with a translator to my house to keep the noise down. And he said, in Spanish, the landlord said if you could just keep the noise down. Listen, man, I don't know how you're going to say this in Spanish, but you could tell him to suck my dick right now, or I'm going to punch him in the fucking face. Is there a way for you to translate that in Spanish with that amount of tone and feeling? And she couldn't do it, bro. And now I understand why Canelo would choose to speak Spanish. Because that's your first language. That's the language you're going to talk shit with. That's the language you're going to argue with. If I get into an argument in Spanish, I'm going to lose.
Yep. And that's what, so Canelo does his interviews in Spanish. So if you notice, they ask him the questions in English and he'll answer you in Spanish. That way, like everything that he said is perfectly right there for him. Because if you see athletes, when they speak in the second language, and especially with him, he's going to have an accent, he might not know exactly what word to use. So that's why he still uses the translator. So it's he knows English. He knows what's up. And he is a big shit talker too. After the fight on Saturday, he went up to Eddie Hearn, the promoter from England, and said, "Who's next for me? Who do you got next?" Like he's talking shit to a British guy. So it is what it is, man. But I remember you went to Canelo, the weigh-in. That was cool.
Skinny ass fool, bro. Knock his ass out.
That was the time when the fake Canelo was around, walking around too, huh?
That's funny. Big fools like me always say that I'll knock his little ass out. Shit, by the time I hit him one time, he already had hit me in the face 10 times, eh?
He got bigger too, dude. Is that what, 175?
He fought at 168 the other day.
I'll fucking block that hook like this, dog. What?
The redheads don't mess
He has that hook, bro, that comes in, when you least expect it, but you gotta.
Yeah.
Quick as fuck.
Felipe even I remember interviewing Felipe on ESPN, and he's like, "Man, I used to box back in the day. I was all surprised."
Yeah, man. I used to box, bro. My dad used to go to Tuesday night fights at the Forum, Sports Arena. Con el fucking El Púas, bro. El Cachinito, whatever his name was. Carbajal.
Michael Carbajal. Yeah.
And that little ass fool, what's his name? What's up, fool? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Ha, ha, ho.
Merry Christmas, guys.
He, ha, ha.
He, and ha-has.
I gotta go over there and be a dad, eh? What?
Hey, man, you guys be fucking cool, man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for doing a podcast.
Thank you,
James,
bro.
thank you for your present. Thank you. You too, man, out there.
Yeah, man.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Check out the Yeah Man podcast, Los Podcasters del Norte.
Damn, bro. So you're gonna spend fucking Christmas in that fucking garage?
Right here, bro. Look at
Bro.
I got the old school shirt ready to go.
Shit's quarantine that shirt, bro. Hey, bro. You know what you should do, bro? You should do a video of you being in that room, because it feels like when fucking Chevy Chase, when they left that fool in the attic, bro. And he's watching those old movies. Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
What a wonderful cry. He's all cold and shit.
Dude.
That's funny, dude.
All right. That'll be my first TikTok. That'll be
man. Well, God bless everybody. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
Hey, I don't run a swap meet, fool. This is my garage. Fucking people.
The Fayuquero.
People tell you the new merch guy, bro. Fuck,
Oh, dude.